All right, hey there, it's Danielle here, and today we're going to do a full body Tabata. We are going to start with a warm-up round. So, we'll start with push-ups on your knees or on your toes for that 20 seconds. All right, here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Take it away. And rest. Sit it back. Breathe, breathe, breathe. We're going to bring it back up into that tall plank. Drive those knees in for a mountain climber. Hands are stacked underneath those shoulders.
Get $700 off the latest phones. US Cellular. Choose fair.
Planters is for the cravers. The crunchy, savory cravers. And the cravers that deserve something special. Planters Deluxe.
And flipping it on over. We're going to go for crunches or sit-ups. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Control.
And rest. And last exercise is a leg drop, singles or doubles, straight leg or bent leg. Here we go. Rest. All right, flipping it back over. Got our second lap, starting with those push-ups. Here we go. And rest. All right, going for those mountain climbers. Driving the knees in. 3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Feel it. Space. Control. Right now. Feel it.
And rest.
Space. Control.
Flipping over. Sit-ups or crunches.
Control. Right now. Feel
3, 2, 1. Here we go.
Control.
And rest. Last one for our warm-up. Going for those leg drops. Here we go.
Feel it. Space. Control. Right now.
And we are done with our warm-up. All right. So we're going to grab our weights for our second round. We're going to go for chest flies for our first exercise. Right here, or you can get into a bridge. We're going to go for a lat pull over, or you can also add bicycle legs. Then we're going to go for tricep skull crushers. You can add a reverse crunch here as long as you're controlling yourself, controlling your movement. And then we're going to go for a straight arm sit-up. You can drop to one weight on this, and you can bend your elbows to modify. All right, chest flies. Going in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. In a bridge or not. Palms facing each other, bringing those weights out nice and wide. And rest. All right. Lat pullovers, adding a bicycle leg if you got it. Long arms back, keeping that small of your back pressed into your mat. Let's go. You can drop to one weight on this. Bend those elbows a little bit if you need to. Rest. All right, going for those tricep skull crushers. Adding a little lower ab work if you got it, just staying controlled. Here we go. You can also drop to one weight on this. Just bringing that weight to your forehead. Bending at that elbow, strong wrists. And rest. All right, straight arm sit up. One weight or two, feet planted on the floor, or just a crunch. Here we go. Straight arm sit up, or just a crunch. You can bring those arms in. You can use one weight. And rest. Getting ready for lap 2. Going back to the chest flies in that bridge. Going in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. All right. Got those lat pullovers coming up. Bicycle legs if you got it. Here we go. All right, rest. Good, got the tricep skull crushers coming up in 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Good. All right, last one, that straight arm sit up. 3, 2, 1, here we go. And rest. All right, we're gonna come all the way up. So, we're gonna move to lower body. We've got some squats right here. If you wanna add some core and shoulder work, you can make it a front raise. Then, we're gonna go for reverse lunges. Torso nice and tall. If you want to add a bicep curl, you can add a bicep curl. All right, sumo squat, right here, dropping it low. If you want to add a W press, you're adding a W press. And then we're gonna go for a one leg deadlift. If you want to add an upright row, you can add an upright row. That's just gonna get your heart rate going, working multiple muscle groups. But the focus is lower body. So if you wanna just keep it one or the other, then stay at lower body. All right, going for those squats, with or without a front raise. Here we go. Sitting those hips back, not letting your knees go past your toes. Chest is up. Remember that front raise is optional. Good, rest. All right. Going for that lunge, adding a bicep curl. Knees and toes stay in line. Here we go. Chest stays up, nice and tall. Rest. Good. Going back to our sumo squat with our W press if you got it. Knees and toes point out. Here we go. That W press is angled out towards the corners of the ceiling. Dropping it low. Targeting those inner thighs. Rest. All right. A one leg deadlift. Upright row. Keep those hips facing forward. Keep that back flat. Let's go. Center shin. And then bringing those elbows up high. Floating that foot back. Now if that's not okay, you can keep that back leg down. Just know you're keeping that back nice and flat. Stick out the hips. Stick out that booty. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. And time. All right. Back to the squat with the front raise. In 3, 2, 1. And rest. Good. Reverse lunge with the bicep curl in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And rest. All right. Sumo squat. W press. Weight in that midfoot to heel. Spreading your toes, but your weight's not in your toes. Weight's not in the front of the foot. Rest. All right, left leg forward, right leg back. One leg deadlift, upright row. Nice flat back, here we go. Only coming down to about center shin. That'll help keep your back nice and flat. Keep your hips facing forward. Keep doing that good form. Rest. All right. Nice. So, we're going to go back to upper body now with a lateral hammer curl. Now, if you want to add a curtsy lunge to this is an upper body focus. We'll add a little lower body in if you want to increase your heart rate, working multiple muscle groups at a time, especially if you don't have any heavy weights at home and you need to get that heart rate elevated. So you're squeezing your shoulder blades, curtsy lunge or not. If it bothers your knees to angle back, you can go straight back. All right, then we're gonna do a reverse fly. right here. Nice flat back. Then exercise 3, we'll go for a lateral raise. And for our lower body, we'll do that in a nice low position hold, keeping that torso tall. All right, last but not least, we're gonna go for a renegade row. So in that plank, very little body rotation. You can drop to your knees. You can do one arm at a time and not plank. Lots of different options. All right. So, going for that lateral bicep curl, adding a curtsy lunge if you got it. 3, 2, 1. Thumbs up, out to the side. Three, 2, 1. Good. All right. Got that bent over fly. Nice flat back. Sticking those hips out. Here we go. Back nice and flat. Slight bend in your knee. Gaze out in front. Palms facing. Bend at the hips. 3, 2, 1. All right. Lateral raise. You can get nice and low here. If you can, bend those elbows if you need to. Here we go. Good. All right, we've got that renegade row. Knees or toes. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Power up. Coming on up. Get ready for that lateral bicep hammer curl with a curtsy lunge if you got it. Time. All right. Bent over flies. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And rest. All right. We got that lateral raise. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So really mindful, you're coming right up to where you're parallel with those shoulders. Not much higher than that. Control. Rest. Okay. Got one more. It's that renegade row. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. And rest. All right. So let's move back to lower body, where we're gonna do a nice wide stance with the elbows on the inside of those knees, nice flat back. You're gonna drop and lift those hips. It's called a frog squat. Now, adding some weights here. Makes it a little bit more challenging if you want to. We'll get down, and we're gonna go for a donkey kick. You can put a weight behind your leg if you'd like to make this a little bit more challenging. All right. Then, same leg, we'll take it out to the side for fire hydrants. Then we'll take it up, bring your right leg forward, left leg back. Hold a weight or no weight at your chest. Bring that knee up just a little bit, and we're gonna pulse. Now, holding that weight out is gonna increase your heart rate, work on some shoulders and core, if you got it. All right, so we start with those frog squats. Going in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stay low, nice flat back. Weight is in your midfoot to heel. Rest. All right, coming down onto all fours. Got that donkey kick where you're kicking that heel up, putting a weight behind your knee or not. Control here, let's go. Nice flat back. Nice strong core. Rest. Keeping that weight there, or removing it if you need to. We'll bring that same leg out to the side. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Rest. All right. So with that one weight, right leg steps up, left toe is down, barely lifting that knee up. Here we go. Pulse. Keep those shoulders down, away from those ears. Rest. All right. Got those frog squats coming up. In 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. Down onto all fours. Got that weight behind your left knee, or no weight, kicking the heel up to the ceiling in 3, 2, 1. Nice controlled body and core. Rest. Same leg's gonna come out to the side. Here we go. Okay, good. Last one here. Left leg comes up. We're gonna lift up and pull, staying low. Here we go. Knees and toes in one. And bring those arms in if you need. And rest. All right. One more round, similar to our first round where we're not going to use any weights. We did a little warm up and core. Now we're going to do a little cool down stretching and core for our last round. All right. So we're going to go for right leg crosses over left, fingertips on those ears for a pretzel crunch or a pretzel crunch. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Hold that left leg in, hold it here for that 10-second break. All right. We're gonna bring our hands out to the side, feet together, drop it to the right, drop it to the left. Keep those shoulder blades down on the ground. Make it a little bit more challenging by extending that top leg. Even keep both legs long. Just keep your shoulder blades down. Hold it here, to the right. Left shoulder blades down on the ground. Bring it up. Let's do crunch and pipe, or just crunch and pipe. All right, good. Got that shoelace. We're gonna hold the side plank, dip those hips down here, or drop that bottom knee. Now, add that hip dip if you got it. Remember that modification's right here. Shoulders stacked, hips stacked. Feet can be stacked or staggered. Rest. Okay. So, left leg crosses over right this time. Pretzel crunch. Here we go. All right, hug that knee in. So we're gonna do those leg drops, bent or straight, or one of each. Keep those shoulder blades planted. Here we go. Breathe, control. Rest. All right, hold it over to the left side. Flip around so you can see me. We're gonna come up and do those crunches and pipes. Here we go. Move that modification. One leg at a time. Good. Last one. Side plank dips. Bottom knee down or not. 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. And rest. All right, we are stretched, we have worked out, and we are all finished. Great job today, you guys.